Kimmy G, Ash, welcome to the diary room. Firstly, how are you guys? Coming off a rest day yesterday, was it a day well spent?
It was. I felt like we probably didn't achieve a whole lot. We went to two different cafes.
Yeah.
Nice little iced latte, and then followed by a couple of sweet treats, and then just watched the cricket. So, yeah, we actually didn't get up to a whole heap. It was a very long day in the end.
It was probably a little bit of cabin fever setting in at this stage. We've had 2 rest days now with a big day to follow today. So I think everyone's ready to get out and about again and, get stuck into it.
How do you find coffee shops that you want to visit in a place like Indore?
You've definitely got to do your research.
Yeah.
You've got to look at the reviews. That's probably always a good thing. And then doing the old Instagram check, making sure that the photos are up to scratch. Volley's been all over that.
Yeah.
Making sure that we're going to some reputable places.
Yeah.
But the Kiwis had been here as well. So I reached out to Mealy and just asked which one was the better one. That's pretty much how we got onto them.
Do you guys know, nobody else has so far, do you guys know what TLDR means?
TLDR.
No idea.
Too late. No, I don't know.
Okay, it means too long, don't read.
Oh.
Have you never heard it?
No.
Oh.
Okay, it's like an internet type acronym. Anyway, that's the name of our first segment. So we're going to ask you guys to ask each other a couple of questions that are listed down. So who wants to go first?
Go for it, Kim.
Ash, what is your full name?
My full name is Ashleigh Catherine Gardner.
Do I just keep reading
going
through this?
Yeah.
What's your shirt number and why?
My shirt number is 63, and the story behind that is because Andrew Simons was my favourite player and he wore 63.
Love that. Favourite athlete at the moment?
Oh, I do love NRL, so it'd probably have to be one of those guys. Someone like a Reece Walsh is really good to watch. He's obviously super athletic, super fast, and has quite a lot of flair about him. So probably someone like that.
Bit of you, isn't it?
Yeah, bit of flair.
Bit of flair. What was your first Hotmail address?
My first Hotmail address was Ashleigh_1997 at hotmail.com.
With a Z?
Yeah, of course. IULZ.
Love that. And your most listened to artist at the moment?
Oh, that's pretty easy. Livy Dean.
Livy Dean. I think everyone's is probably a bit of Livy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Over to you, Ash.
All right, Kimmy. What is your full name?
My full name is Kimberly Jennifer Garth.
Love that. What is your shirt number and why?
It's a bit of a non-story. I'm number 34 and I honestly couldn't tell you why I picked it. I was 14 at the time of my debut for Ireland and I must have just picked this number and I just haven't really changed it. So it's a long time ago. I couldn't tell you why I picked it, but...
You're a baby, so you just...
I just went with it. Free-flowing gal. Many times have changed.
Are you proud of your Uber rating?
Not really. I think it was down to 4.5 at one stage. I reckon
You can blame that on your guess.
Yeah, 4.55 or something now. It's not great, is it?
Well,
it's not the worst.
It's very hard to keep unless you're getting 5 stars every time. You just need 1 4-star that brings it down.
I would say I'm pretty courteous to Uber drivers. So yeah, I'm gonna have to blame my guests at the end of some long nights potentially.
May as well.
Yeah. What's yours?
4.6, mate. Yeah, it's not.
You're always gonna one up me then, won't you?
Yeah, obviously. What's your lock screen at the moment?
Down on my phone. Couldn't tell you.
Turn it up. Kimmy and Jim, I reckon.
Next question.
Next question. Thanks, guys. All right, we'll jump in to one crickety question. So you guys, we've qualified for the semis, sitting on top of the table. How are we feeling about the position of the team heading into the business end of the World Cup?
Yeah, I think the good thing about this side is we probably haven't put that perfect game together yet.
Yeah.
I know that sounds a little bit cliche, but I think if you look at the performances, there's obviously been some standout performances from individuals, but I think I'm most excited going into the back end. Obviously, we have 2 tough round games to kind of finish off before we get into the finals, to hopefully nut out a few things, find that consistency that we're always searching for, and then put a real team performance out there. So there's obviously a lot of confidence in the camp, which is fantastic going into this end of the tournament, knowing that we have qualified. So we've got that, I guess, confidence that, we will be playing finals. But I think what we're striving for is just that blueprint of a game that we can kind of reflect on and take a lot of confidence out of that.
How are you guys feeling heading into the last fortnight? Like, is it excitement, nerves, anticipation? Because it feels like we've been here for 5 weeks already, but now we're kind of in the final stretch.
Yeah, I feel like it's all of that. Like, definitely, obviously at the start of the tour, it just felt like we had an endless amount of time to go. It is a long tour.
Yeah.
And it's just gone so quick, hasn't it? And now it's like, yeah, okay, we've got 2 group games left, 2 big group games left against 2 really good sides. And then, as I said before, we're guaranteed to play finals. So hopefully 2 more games on top of that. So, I'm a terrible watcher. We were watching the India-England game last night and it actually made me so nervous just watching. So I'm like, I'm putting myself on a ban from watching any more cricket, sorry.
Okay.
Because, I'm very, I get pretty nervous about these things. But I think generally around the group, bit of nerves, but, a lot of excitement that we're getting to the crunch end of the tournament, having been here for 5 weeks now.
Yeah. I was going to ask, how much cricket have you guys been watching and how much do you sort of follow what's going on in the rest of the tournament? Like, are you always watching other games going on around the country, always checking the scores, or only for, big games like India-England last night?
It's probably been a mix to be honest, yeah. I feel like if we're, at the hotel and not really doing much, you probably just turn it on just because you're not doing anything else. But in terms of properly tuning in, yesterday was probably the first game that I actually watched quite a lot of.
Yeah.
I mean, for numerous reasons. Obviously, we come up against England tomorrow, but then just knowing that India kind of had to win, or they don't have to win, but they would like to have won. So, and then us potentially playing them in the semis, it's a bit of a scary prospect, but I think it's also super exciting knowing that, we're playing the best teams at the back end.
Is there anyone who, watches most games? Who's the most invested in the cricket, do you reckon?
I don't know.
I feel like there's a few snuffs, but I mean, no one really talks about it.
Okay.
I don't know. No one that I can think of on the top of my head.
No. Oh, yeah, no, I don't know.
I reckon Midge watches a lot.
Yeah.
I reckon she's someone that would tune into a lot of games.
Yeah. Just doing a research.
Yeah.
That's our skipper.
And anyone who just would rarely tune in?
Pez probably hasn't watched a ball.
She doesn't watch much cricket.
She just doesn't really watch much sport, especially cricket.
Yeah.
I reckon she's the one. Her and Soph probably. Actually, no, Soph's a bit of a snuff.
Yeah, she is.
But Pez, I don't reckon has probably tuned into any.
Okay. So I'm hoping we can talk about this because we're in a new city about 10 days past. Are we ready to talk about the rat?
Always ready. Oh, no. That's so bad. 2 rats.
2 rats.
Yeah,
okay.
that's 2 rats seen.
Tell our listeners what happened.
Well, we were in Vizag. We'd all eaten dinner by this point, thankfully.
Thank God.
And
yes.
we were all kind of getting up to leave or making our way out. And then someone thought there was a bread roll on the ground and then it started moving. It turns out it was a rat. Kimmy G let out a bit of a squeal.
Oh, yeah. I was a bit theatrical about the whole thing.
Everyone jumped up on their seats, just in case the rat caught up their leg. And then there was obviously cameras come out and people were filming and it was hilarious, but it was also disgusting at the same time.
It was pretty funny. It kind of ran towards the back end of the restaurant and the staff were obviously a bit frantic trying to catch it. And then there was a bin come out and then one poor guy was trying to catch it and then there was so much screaming. Oh, you can probably, I don't know if you can insert the video. It probably just sums it up a bit better.
We will insert the video.
And then everyone was kind of, okay, he's gone. And then he comes running back through the restaurant the whole way down. Oh, it was very chaotic, but it was quite funny. We'd also waited an hour for our food. So we were all a bit fed up at that stage.
Yeah.
So
and then that was just the tipping point. And then the next day, Geordie messages our group chat and was there's been a rat in the team room. We're surely not again.
Oh, no.
Wasn't found. So we were just kind of waiting to see another rat. But that was 2, which is kind of gross.
Yeah, yeah. So it's obviously a pretty unique experience being in India for a World Cup for 8 weeks. But are those sort of experiences, do you reckon in a funny way can kind of if you don't laugh, you cry, so they can kind of bring the team closer together in a way?
I think so, yeah. I feel like that's something we're going to talk about for a while. Remember in Vizag, I think it was a long travel day. We just got in and we were all oh my goodness. And then this rat appeared and like you said, we were all a bit at the end of our tether and then it was pretty funny in the end. But like you come across so many different unique scenarios in India, let alone, I guess, 8 weeks in India.
Yeah.
So definitely stories like those you probably look back on when we're on another tour. We find ourselves looking back at photos a lot of like past tours and like reminiscing on stories and stuff. We spend so much time together.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably something we'll definitely look back on. But
absolutely.
I mean, it's a tough place to tour. There's a lot of times you feel probably uncomfortable in India, particularly for such a long time. But those little funny experiences definitely help along the way, despite the fact that there was a rat in our hotel and it wasn't nice.
We'll move past that.
Yeah.
And like, I know that you guys have been playing a bit of Mario Kart. Like, it feels like that's maybe something you wouldn't do at home if you're on a home tour or even somewhere like England, like just bunkering down and doing that in each other's rooms.
Yeah, it was. So I brought a Nintendo Switch like probably a week before we came away to India. And I had all ambitions to play Fortnite on it.
Okay.
I sound like a gamer nerd, but and it's actually really hard to play on a Switch if anyone's ever done it because the controllers are in a different spot. Anyway, but the internet is so bad, so everything's really laggy. So I get killed pretty quickly. And that's not just saying that my skills aren't that great. But so then I ended up downloading Mario Kart, and it's like literally been something that we've done for hours on end. Shows people's true colours.
Yeah.
Lots of swearing, abusing.
Yeah.
Kimmy's pointing at me, but it's not just me.
Can we go through, I think you as the Switch owner, you have the right to go through everyone as a player and like comment on their attributes and attitudes to Mario Kart.
Right. Volley, annoying because she just gets stuck into you and she wins all the time.
Okay.
And she uses the character Inkling Girl in a soup cup.
Okay.
And it just annoys us all because it's like this car shouldn't win. So she's just annoying. Wolfie is like the silent assassin. Like when she's not playing, she's just literally scrolling on her phone.
She's a proper gamer girl though. She loves it. She is like...
She's also known as a sweat. So if anyone is a gamer, she's sweaty on the controller.
What does that mean?
Basically someone that just like sits behind a screen like all day and just gets sweaty playing. And I don't know. Gamers will know what I'm talking about. And I reckon Kimmy G and I are probably the most inconsistent on the racetrack, and we probably blow up the quickest as well.
Okay.
Speak for yourself.
Oh, come on.
I usually have about one race in me a night, and then I'm like, nah.
Yeah, Kimmy.
This is boring.
But then if you win, that you kind of get into it.
It just stays on.
Yeah.
But I often don't win. I had one night where I literally was unreal, and then that was probably the end of my Mario Kart career after that.
We definitely haven't played it as much.
No, we haven't in recent times.
We've probably watched a couple of movies. I mean,
What have we watched?
Easy A. Mean Girls 2. Some real crackers in there. Now Kimmy G actually had the eyebrow salon going the other day.
Oh my God, yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Great. Like what? Like threading? Waxing?
We
Plucking.
and we tint. So I brought I'm a regular brow. I get my brows done a lot at home.
Yeah.
You know, pasty gal, really light eyebrows. I need regular maintenance. And so 8 weeks in India, I'm like, well, I don't think I'm going to be able to get my eyebrows done. So I brought a little kit over, a little bit of tint, obviously tweezers. And yeah, Ashleigh got hers done.
Great. Have you customers?
Yeah, I was pumped. I feel like a new woman after it.
Volley is like the plucker. She's pretty good at like the shaping. And then I got my tint and just like did a little paint number.
You're the artist.
I'm the artist. Yeah, I'm the head of the salon.
It was good stuff though.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was actually really fun. And then
Post-cricket career.
Yeah, potentially. Waiting for Darcy Brown. She hasn't braved it yet. She keeps telling me she's going to come in, but she's yet to attend the salon. I think she's a bit scared I'm going to go too dark, but I promise I don't go too dark as I know what it's like.
Yeah,
someone who's very white and had my eyebrows done too dark.
You don't want that.
Actually, do you know what? We're probably going to do a before and after for Darcy. So
okay,
maybe we can get up. We might get that up on the gram and see what people think. Yeah,
stay tuned.
But that's been fun. That's actually been really fun.
Okay.
So yeah, we've done
some random activities.
Variety of things. 6 weeks into an India tour, it's been a bit rogue, but it's been great.
Do you guys use Swiggy?
Yeah, we like that app. Except at the moment, my card gets declined every time. So
too much cash.
I have to, not enough. I have
you
to
can
ask
Swiggy
other
a
people.
whole bunch of random stuff. Like
Literally
you have Swiggy,
anything.
Like what's the most random thing you've Swiggied?
I haven't used it yet, so I don't know.
Normally just food, but you can genuinely I was looking on there for like earphones. Like you can genuinely buy anything.
Anything.
Well, if you got like containers to carry the coffee, that was a bit rogue.
Okay.
But it's pretty quick, isn't it?
It's like literally within 10 minutes you've got your order.
Yeah.
Like it's
Turning into a
incredible.
Swiggy ad, but
Incredible.
it's great.
The next thing I wanted to ask you guys about is like the group chat. Like I'm assuming the players have like a separate group chat. What's it called? And who's the admin?
It's not very exciting.
25 players chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
25
Okay.
players chat.
And is there a new like? Do they make a new group for every tour?
Nah, I
I
think
think
it's just like,
people get booted and added.
I think it's,
Oh, do they?
Brutal,
nah, I
brutal
think it's
squad
normally like
selection.
the contract list. So like all players are on it.
Oh, okay.
But then obviously if you're not on tour, well, you're probably not going to communicate on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not heaps gets written on there.
No, I don't.
It's
reckon
more so
it's
like if you're going like, I don't know, for dinner or to the cafe, like
Right.
just chuck it in there
Okay.
if you want.
it doesn't really. We're pretty much
There's no real
this is-
banter.
like we spend a lot of time with each other, as
Yes.
in next to each other.
So you don't need to.
So
chatting on
yeah,
WhatsApp.
it's
No,
No,
we all
I
know
think-
each other's room numbers, so just bang on someone's
Yeah.
door. Just walk in.
Okay. And I also wanted to ask you guys about like your friendship. Because you would have met a while back in like Sixers days. Like,
Yep.
do you remember first impressions of each other? And was it an immediate friendship or more of a slow burn?
We met in 02.
Oh,
as in
yeah,
WBBL.
okay.
I was
Yeah,
like,
sorry, not
2000.
2002. Jeez, we're not that old. And yeah, I feel like we got on straight away, mainly because we were like the younger,
Yeah.
like we were two of the younger players
And so you were a rookie?
A rookie, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
who ended up playing most games.
Okay. So that was like for context, like is that like an overseas rookie program that they did?
Yeah, pretty much. So it was like I just thought I was coming over to train. It was like
Yeah.
an ICC ran this program. Sorry,
Right.
the ICC ran this program where associate countries could send over someone to train alongside the Big Bash teams. And then I got off the plane and I remember the GM was like, yeah, you're actually going to play a few games. And I was like, oh my goodness. Because like this team had like Pez, Midge, like
Yeah.
just absolute superstars. And I was
Yeah.
just so excited to be able to train. But then when I found out I was playing, obviously I was like, this is unreal. Anyway,
Yeah.
Ash was like getting to big dog status at this stage.
I was not.
She was.
No way
Yeah,
was
you
I.
hit 100 when I was. Remember against the
How old
Stars?
would you have been?
Oh, like 19?
She was
Okay.
the next big thing.
Yeah.
She was.
Yeah.
She hit this most incredible 100 at North
Yeah.
Sydney Oval. And I just remember, yeah. Anyway, we both were probably a bit like standoffish because we both have resting bitch faces.
Yep.
And then we had
not the friendliest looking people.
yeah, we had a night out
In Coogee.
at Coogee.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that really
Coogee
blossomed the friendship.
Yeah.
No, but one of
Wait,
my
was that
funniest memories.
Sixers?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Because Kimmy, well, our internationals stay at Coogee. So then
Oh.
naturally the progression would be if you're going to go out, you're going to go out in Coogee.
Yeah.
So you just go to
Obviously.
Coogee Bay, and there was a really good crew staying there. So then I obviously just tagged along
As you do.
and stayed in someone's room that night, no doubt.
Yeah.
No, but one of the funniest memories was in Adelaide.
Oh,
And it was genuinely about 40 degrees. Like, it was so hot. And I just remember Kim just being at 45. Her face was so red because it was like the hottest day ever.
Oh.
And she was just so upset because she was just burning up. Like, it was just
Yeah.
the hottest thing ever. And then
The girls always remind me about this. I genuinely don't remember this because do you know what? I'm always look like that. I'm always really red and I'm always like
I think
some sort of discomfort in the heat. Like if you look at me now, any of these games that we've played, I'm probably pretty red, especially if I've just bowled. So
No, but I think it was worse back then because you weren't used to like the heat because
Yeah.
you were literally
Poor
living in
Dublin
Dublin
girl.
still.
yeah.
Anyway,
Like,
that was like one of my earliest memories of Kimmy G, and she was just so angry.
You're painting me really, really nicely here.
We're good friends now.
No.
I can take the
Pez
piss.
and Ash always talks about that. And I'm like, I just
Yeah.
genuinely don't remember that. I do remember a session at Scotch where I remember I just had to keep bowling and bowling and bowling. And I was like, I actually can't get through this. Like,
That was
I was
hot
just,
at
that
that-
was,
at
yeah.
that school.
Anyway, I had the most amazing memories from
Yeah.
those 2 years. I remember that after the first year, I was like, I think that's almost what sparked me wanting to come to Australia
Okay.
and like play cricket professionally. And it was just like the best 2 months. Like I was living in Coogee, like we had a car. Like it was just so cool. I was
Yeah.
like living with these, like just
Legends.
yeah, literally legends. Like
Yeah.
people like my age who just love sport,
Yeah.
love a good time.
Yeah.
And I remember like almost, I think, we won that year. And I was like a bit upset on the last night because I'm like,
Don't
like obviously I was
know.
so excited that
Yeah.
we won, but I was like, oh, like it's over.
Yeah.
And then you were back the next year.
And then, I remember I got a call the next year saying, someone was injured. Do you want to come back? And it was the easiest yes I've ever said. So,
Back to the Sixers.
it was like such a cool few years. And that's where it all started. And then we didn't really not that we didn't speak for a few years, but like,
Well, we didn't probably see each other
Yeah.
for ages until pretty much you got back in, like,
Yeah.
until you got into this. And then your first tour in India 3 years ago. And then we hung out heaps over that tour. And then,
Do you remember, Ash, when Kimmy said that she wanted to come over to Australia and like made her ambitions clear that she wanted to play for Australia? Do you remember thinking, oh yeah, she can definitely do that?
shit, no chance.
no way. I actually remember seeing the article that had come out, like, saying that you were, you basically had ambitions to play for Australia. I'm like, that's sick.
Yeah.
Knowing full well that she could do it.
Yeah.
So then when, like, the surreal moment of Kim actually representing Australia, it was just so wild because I'd played against her when she was playing for Ireland. So it was just like this like full circle moment. And then actually being able to obviously play with her again, but then playing for Australia was just like the craziest thing ever. And now she's going to be a bloody Australian citizen. Like it's actually
It's November.
crazy.
November 6th, yep, got my date. So I did my citizenship test. I got 90% on it, I think. Yeah.
Do you know what you got wrong?
Well, I don't really know. Let's skip past this bit. I did it like, maybe a couple of days before I came out here.
Right.
Yeah, so I obviously have my permanent residency, which is like the main thing. But to actually get the passport and officially cannot be deported,
Yes.
I can vote
So
and
good.
stuff. Yeah, the last step. So got my ceremony on the 6th of November.
So
and
cool.
after that,
that's like a
very soon. I think if we make the final, it'll be the day after we get back.
Wowee.
Which is cool. But yeah, obviously
Flying high.
Imagine,
long journey, but it's been very cool. So
That's so awesome.
yeah.
Ash, were you in Dublin? Did you go and meet some of Kimmy's family at that night in Dublin?
Yeah, we went to
the Garths?
Yeah, it was so good. We went to Kimmy's family home.
Yeah.
Obviously I had met both of her parents previously, but to meet Glamma was who I was most excited to meet. Kimmy's 93-year-old granny.
Cute.
Obviously had seen so many photos of her, and Kimmy, she still messages Kimmy asking about how we all are, and it's just the most wholesome thing ever.
Yeah, very sweet.
Yeah, so being able to, I guess, step away from cricket and then actually seeing people at home and stuff in a whole different country was like really, really cool. And then to have a home-cooked meal after a very long tour at that point, it was just super wholesome night.
Yeah. And I guess that would have been maybe the same at your wedding, like having all these people that you've met through cricket, but then it's your wedding day and you've got people like Kimmy and other girls from the team there, like being your mate.
Yeah, that was, I mean, obviously the day was amazing, but I guess to share that moment like with your mates and like when we got the photos back, actually just like reliving it. It was so awesome. Obviously, you're probably never going to have all those people in the same room again. So, to share that with your family, but then also some of your closest mates. It was really, really cool.
Good
It
night,
was the
Kimmy?
it was the most beautiful day. It was like this. It was in the Blue Mountains. The setting was amazing. It was a stunning day, and just the whole thing was so cool. And it was actually cool because I got to see like Hixie and Ange and stuff again.
Yeah.
So the girls that I spoke about before who stayed at Coogee in my early years were there. So that was really cool. And then just to meet all Ash's mates, and I've met some of your family, but your dad was in flying form and your brother too. That was cool. Instead of heckling from the stands in Sydney, it was just
It was just heckling right in front of you instead.
so that was really cool. Yeah, it was a very, very special day. It was a whole lot of fun too. So that was a really cool way to start the off season in April. It was really cool.
Very good. How do you guys feel about a game of red flag, green flag to finish?
Great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I tried to print out some red flags and green flags, but I don't have the colour printer here.
Oh.
So if you can just hold up either the green tea bag or the red instant coffee when I read out the little thing.
Yep. Do we need to say anything?
Yeah, say like just you can expand if you feel like it.
Yep.
Okay. Swearing on the field.
Green flag. We're not robots. I've accidentally swore live on the mic through Big Bash, and I got in a bit of trouble for that, and I forgot all about it. I think I might have got off it, but that was a bit of a whoopsie.
The rich get richer, eh?
Oh, here we go. Turn it up.
Adds a bit of colour to the broadcast.
Whoa,
You can tell Cricket Australia that'd be great.
I'll let them know. Using Snapchat in 2025.
I mean, I have it.
Yeah, same. I don't really use it Oh, no, in fact, I don't use it. Sometimes, like, we've got Victoria/Melbourne Stars. We've got a lot of younger
They're young.
kids that still use it. So sometimes it's nice just to, stay in the loop with them.
Also, green flag.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing.
It's not the worst thing. I'm not a regular user of it, but
No.
yeah, we'll give it a green.
Green. Using the word slay.
Ooh, depending on the context, it's probably a bit of a red
I
flag.
don't think it's very us, is it? Slay. Nah, I'm going to say no.
Going to a foreign country and refusing to try the local cuisine.
Red flag. Get out of your comfort zone.
So this is coming from someone who has granola and yogurt every single morning without fail, and she is a creature of habit. I'm going to say.
Are you kidding me?
I'm saying
I
wait,
would definitely.
green. I don't mind it. Whatever makes you comfortable.
No, I know, but like if you're going somewhere, you may as well try it once.
Yeah,
Do you guys eat like curries and
Yeah,
stuff here?
we do. Every time we order, we have to say no spice.
Yeah.
and it still comes stand spicy.
You have to say no spice. There's
Yeah.
a few people that literally can't handle probably pepper. And it's a little bit embarrassing.
That's Volley. That's not me. I'm getting better.
You've gotten heaps better.
Wolfie's no good. Volley's no
oh,
good.
horrific.
Wolfie will take one bite of something and she'll be like sweating.
You just see like
Sweaty
the beads
gamer.
of sweat. Yeah, she's a proper sweat in all forms.
But yeah.
What about like an Indian breakfast? Do we
Oh, absolutely not.
ever dabble?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had like dosa
Like
and stuff.
dosa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's like
Turn it
just
up.
like a
I've never seen
savoury.
Ash eat anything except granola and yogurt at breakfast.
Not this time around. I have Indian friends, remember? Harleen has bought me like Indian stuff.
Being the person to discover new coffee shops on tour.
Oh, that's
Well,
a
it's
major
green, but it's
flag.
not me. Volley's really good at it. She's
Yeah.
really good at getting on Google Maps and
Just like
sussing
literally
out
scanning the whole city. She's
Yeah.
just like looking up coffee spots.
pictures, see if it's like clean,
Yeah.
aesthetically pleasing, and then looking at pictures of the coffee and see if they're respectable or not.
Yeah.
And
See
then-
what coffee machine they have. If
Yes.
it's a Lama Zocco, we're
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
Crucial.
so it goes through a couple of layers of
Yeah.
inspection.
Elimination.
Yeah.
Being overly animated in celebrations during warm-up games.
Big fat green. This is because Ashley never scores goals. We have
a
a
red
really
flag.
good game of one-touch soccer, football, and I just cherry pick because that's just what I do. And I'm probably leading goal scorer
Oh,
of all time.
Are you kidding?
Best on ground every time.
Wow.
And I just
She's saying she is.
Yeah. No, it's me.
If not, then
Wow.
who is?
Yeah.
Oh, I
name
don't know.
anyone who scores more goals than me.
I don't know.
Exactly. Point proven.
I feel like Moons
Anyway,
scores a lot.
Moons
of goals.
does. Moons
Moons is
like
really good.
sneaky good.
Yeah.
She's
Youngies and
very
oldies is
skillful.
like not the youngies. We just go for glory and we're so bad and we have like no soccer players where like the oldies are actually really skillful
Yeah.
and they just run rings around us.
The youngies have definitely thrown in the towel because we only got
over
one
it.
touch. We're not allowed to take any more than one touch. So you have to be
Right.
like, yeah, it's,
You got to be skillful.
You
which we
stand
don't
out
have.
if you
Like,
haven't played soccer.
People
before.
roll their ankle over the ball in our team.
And so the youngies have really thrown in the towel,
Yeah.
and the oldies are just cruising on through. But to answer your question, yes, especially if it's close games.
Yeah.
Like you just got to give it to them.
Yeah. We've seen it. Taking photos of food before you eat your meal.
Oh, I've done it. Yeah, green flag.
Green
Oh,
flag.
I don't mind it, but like,
What
it's
about if it's
annoying
on
every
Instagram?
time? It's like, oh,
Oh, I probably don't need to you don't need to upload it all the
Yeah.
time, I guess. But just for the
Sometimes
memes.
good
like,
to document.
yeah.
Yeah, and then if someone asks you about, where you went for dinner,
Yeah.
it's
Oh my
like,
God, look
here
at
you go,
this.
look at this.
Yeah. Grown adults getting packed lunch from their parents.
Oh, what the hell? No.
You still get packed lunches, don't you?
I don't live at home, mate.
That's screaming. You know what's that screaming? Bellsy.
There's the bus.
Yeah.
Throw her under it.
Nah.
Yeah, no. You've got to fend for yourself when you're an adult. That's
Yeah.
just a bit ridiculous.
Yeah. No, that's not.
Not it. What about being on the phone on public transport?
Oh no.
Oh.
Actually, well, if you got an AirPod in and you
Yeah.
speak at a normal level, yes.
Yeah. Because it's kind of maybe sometimes like having a conversation, which is
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind it. You just
I reckon
gotta,
it depends on where you are. I know I've been to Japan, if you didn't
Yeah.
know. And it's actually like extremely rude if you're on the phone over there.
right.
I mean, in Australia, you probably get away with whatever you want. Just don't swear, maybe. But
Australia.
yeah,
Doesn't stop you.
I would never swear on public transport, Kim.
Yeah, I don't mind it as long as you're respectful.
Yeah.
Probably something we've experienced a lot in this country is people go on FaceTime without
Oh.
AirPods in restaurants and stuff, and it's
You can't be doing that.
Oh, it's a
I don't
little
want to
bit
hear what you're talking
frustrating.
about.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys been in many Ubers here? Like that
Yeah.
version? Yeah. Do they get excited?
Do
they know who you are?
They know who people are. But
She gets stopped a lot.
I
Yeah.
do not.
Gardner,
Kim.
ma'am. 3.2.
I do. I
For
know.
context, that's 3.2 core. That's what Ashleigh went for in the IPL. And
You can see that publicly.
we
so.
both played for Gujarat in the first year. And Harleen Deol, who plays for India, and Gujarat gave Ashleigh the nickname of 3.2.
Wow.
And so
the
sometimes
whole
we bring it out.
tournament, and it's just embarrassing.
So Gardner mum over here gets
Gardner man.
recognized a lot.
I don't.
And we just keep walking. Well, sometimes I even take the pictures.
yeah, you actually got a photo of people yesterday, and I just kept walking.
No, as in I'm taking pictures of you and your fans.
No, that doesn't
Fans.
Like
happen either.
this.
Last one, sledging Aussie teammates in WBBL.
Oh, I honestly
I don't
don't
like-
to do
I don't
any.
sledge.
Neither do I,
Yeah.
because it just comes back to bite you on the bum.
Yeah.
Like, it's never going to end well for you, is it?
Well, firstly, I'm not witty enough to like think of a sledge, and secondly, if it's personal, then it's like
Yeah.
I don't think anyone.
awkward.
I don't think
Yeah.
anyone goes personal, but
No.
yeah. I
But-
feel like the only person that would really say anything. Not even Midge doesn't really say anything, to be fair. But
no, she just gets stuck in.
she
And
just has a bit of a yap behind the stumps.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's anyone else that would really say anything to me. We're a nice bunch of gals, very respectful.
Yeah.
Is it
I-
is
yeah.
it like fun when you get to play each other in WBBL? Like, is that something that's
Ash gives me nothing.
right?
Like, you got people like Ash is very like, I'm like,
ultra
hey
serious.
Ashy, and she's like, hi. I'm like, okay, cool.
Honestly,
We are not
she's a
friends
liar.
today until after the game.
You're a liar. No,
So-
I like it, but also hate it
Yeah.
because you obviously train with these people like 6 months of the year and tour with them. So everyone kind of knows everyone's game, which you
Yeah.
obviously should anyway. But so it's like Kimmy would know what to bowl to me.
Yeah.
like, so it's, I kind of can't like win that battle in a way. So it's like trying to stay one step ahead, which is obviously really hard in T20 cricket. But
But yes, Ashley gives me donuts on game day. But
to be fair, I'll probably give everyone donuts. So it's, don't take it personally.
no, it's just like
Proper
it's like,
game face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't go near Ashley today. Generally, for the most part, it is good fun. But like, I feel like I'm very competitive anyway. But like,
Yeah.
if like say we're playing the Renegades and they're doing well, like it really angers me.
Okay.
I think because obviously like Victorian teammates, Australian teammates,
Yeah.
and then for the most part, playing for the Melbourne Stars, we've had the better of the Renegades. So it's really nice when you're on the winning side. But last year we lost to them twice, and then they went on to win. I think Anyway, it's very competitive, especially against the Renegades. But it's actually weird playing against each other
Yeah.
because we spend so much time together, and then you play.
Well, it's not because like generally speaking, if like we've already chatted about it, like we're trying to like line up our schedules to like, you know, have dinner at someone's house and
Yeah.
things like that. Because like when we're on tour, we don't like, we obviously see the hotel
Yeah,
and that's
yeah,
kind of it. Where like if you take away the cricket and it's like Kimmy's coming over to my place,
Yeah.
like it's so casual, and then you're like, oh, I'm actually playing her tomorrow. Like,
Yeah.
so that's really nice to be able to do because you've obviously
Totally.
got this friendship outside of cricket. So it's
Yeah.
like, just come over to mine.
Yeah.
So that's probably the best part about it is when you are playing each other, there's always a chance to catch up and go for dinner and
Yeah,
stuff
because
before
we
the
don't
game.
spend
Enough
three-quarters of
time,
the year
yeah.
together. Yeah.
I
But
know,
no, it is
it
good.
seems so weird.
It's definitely
Let's catch
different when
up.
you go to people's houses. Like it's just
Okay.
a different vibe from a hotel.
Yeah,
And it's just
so much nicer.
lovely seeing Mon, Ashley's beautiful wife, and
Yeah.
the dog Nelly.
Yeah.
which I haven't yet
How's
met.
she going?
She's good. She's
Is Mon just on like parenting duties the whole time?
yeah. We've now got a dog walker. So
Okay.
Tell me you're rich without telling me you're rich.
no, it's that Mon works shift work.
Buy a
and
dog
she
and can't walk
needs,
it. Riddle me that.
She needs to be stimulated when we're not there.
Yes.
So taking her for an hour walk is for a smart dog is what she needs.
Yeah.
Dog.
A lot of FaceTimes with Nelly.
Or she couldn't care less about me, to be
Oh.
honest. She hears my voice and kind of like perks up, but then
Okay.
it's just like whatever.
Amazing. Guys, thank you so much for joining us on the Diary Room. Hope we had fun and look forward to watching you guys for the rest of the tournament. And
Thank you
for having us.
Thanks for having us.